The Atlanta Science Festival is currently underway right now after being on hiatus for 2 years due to the pandemic.
All right, here to tell us all about all things exciting and happening this year is co-founder and co-executive director of Science ATL, Meisa Salaita. Meisa, thanks for talking to us this morning. First off, as Steph was talking about this 2-year hiatus, how good does it feel to just be back and celebrating all things science?
Oh my gosh, it's amazing. It's like it fills my heart with joy. I saw people playing with salamanders and newts yesterday, and these kids were just so excited, and it's just really, really great to be back.
That's awesome.
So let's talk about some things that you guys offer there. More than 100 interactive and educational events. But what are some of the big highlights this year, the newer highlights?
Oh my gosh. Well, we are having a bug tasting event, which is always exciting, and it's good for sustainability. So people are going to be super interested in that, I think. We have events about women in science. We have, of course, the one that I am most excited about. It is not new, but it feels like it's new because we haven't had it for a few years, which is the Exploration Expo. It is our big event at the end of the festival, 100 hands-on science activities, all free, and it just gets people really inspired about science.
Oh, wow, we're watching somebody blow a huge bubble right now. Imagine that one crystallizing out in the ice. So, Meisa, I'm sure you're going to participate in the bug eating contest, but on a serious note, why is this so important for kids and adults?
You know, I think especially these days, we're talking so much about science with COVID around us. The idea that we need to understand science and value science and have evidence-based decision-making in our lives, even if we don't go on to become scientists, that would be great too. As kids, getting exposed to science early and seeing the careers that are involved, that's awesome. It's an amazing thing, but just having an appreciation for science and knowing how it matters to you and your everyday life is just really, really important.
If people can attend in person, where will all the activities be in Atlanta? And if not, do you have any content for those that want to participate online?
Oh, absolutely. So we like to say that we've got some science for you, no matter where you live in the metro region, in your backyard. And so if you want to go hike up a mountain with a geologist, we've got that for you. If you live on the south side of town, we've got things for you there. So it's really everywhere. That big event at the end of the festival is at Piedmont Park. But otherwise, there are some online events. At noon today, we have a session about learning how to write your legislators about scientific issues that matter to you. We've got a session on women in STEM tomorrow evening. So there are online events, plenty of space available in those, and lots of room for people in person too.
So, Meisa, I'm thinking of my son and how much he loves going to shows and sitting in the audience and kind of watching the performance on stage. What kind of stuff like that do you have?
Well, we have this is a little bit more for adults, but we've got a live storytelling event that is all about personal stories about science. That's called the Story Collider. That's next week. We have some shows. It's mostly, I would say this year, it's mostly hands-on, interactive, and lots of things that you can do outdoors, because we didn't know, I mean, nobody knew what the situation was going to be like in March, and thankfully things feel okay. But we wanted to make sure we were outdoors as much as possible.
All right, co-founder and co-executive director at Science ATL, Meisa Salaita, thank you very much for speaking with us this morning. And I think Meisa's absolutely happy Pi Day to you as well.
Yeah,
I think Meisa's as excited as the kids are going to be.
Listen, it's not just for kids either. It's for adults as well. You know.
How many